Good day, everyone. I am Camilla.
I'm Aliana. And I'm Leah. We're excited to be your host for today's video.
First of all, we'd like to welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining us today. We're so glad to see some eager faces who are ready to learn about our health.
So for today's video, we are going to dive into a topic that plays a very vital part in our bodies. That is
Kidneys. Don't underestimate the kidney because they can filter blood, waste removing, and of course balance the fluids in our body. Like how amazing is that?
But that's not it. Our kidneys also help regulate blood pressure, produce red blood cells, and help our bones stay strong and healthy by managing minerals like calcium and phosphorus. So as you can see, taking care of our kidneys is essential for a healthy body. And that's exactly why we're here, to raise knowledge, raise awareness, and learn how to protect these vital organs.
So let's make this session fun, interactive, and of course educational.
So, are you guys ready to learn about your kidneys and how to keep them healthy?
Let's get started!
Thank you for joining us in this interview. I am Linnea Hadrake
I am Camilla Lorraine I. Morales,
and we are here with
Nicole Galang.
Akila Kalisa.
Daniel Suarez.
So, for our first question, do you know what organ belongs to the endocrine system that starts with the letter K?
Kidney. Kidney?
So it's the brain. And the
Kidney is correct.
ang answer is kidney. Pero okay lang yon. Magkakaroon naman tayo ng brief introduction about sa kidney and function nila later on the video.
So as we've mentioned earlier, kidney is a part of the endocrine system and its main function is to filter waste and excess substances. The endocrine system is a network of glands and organs that produce, store, and release hormones into the bloodstream to regulate various functions in the body. Unlike the nervous system, which uses electrical signals, the endocrine system communicates through chemical signals or hormones that control and coordinate processes such as metabolism, growth, reproduction, mood, and immune function.
So now we'll ask you another question po.
What is the waste filtered from the blood that goes to the bladder called?
I think it's the uterus.
Urine. Mga toxins na da-digest natin, especially when eating oily food. Siyempre, di ba pag oily yung food, much higher yung possibility na mas maraming saturated fats ang nakukuha natin. Kaya after natin kumain, i-filter out din natin yun with our kidney.
Okay, so urine is correct.
May video kaming ipapakita sa'yo about dun sa kidney and function nila.
It's a hot day, and you've just downed several glasses of water, one after the other. Behind the sudden urge that follows are two bean-shaped organs that work as fine-tuned internal sensors. They balance the amount of fluid in your body, detect waste in your blood, and know when to release the vitamins, minerals, and hormones you need to stay alive. Say hello to your kidneys. The main role of these organs is to dispose of waste products and to turn them into urine. The body's 8 liters of blood pass through the kidneys between 20 and 25 times each day, meaning that together, these organs filter about 180 liters every 24 hours. The ingredients in your blood are constantly changing as you ingest food and drink, which explains why the kidneys need to be on permanent duty. Blood enters each kidney through arteries that branch and branch until they form tiny vessels that entwine with special internal modules called nephrons. In each kidney, 1 million of these nephrons form a powerful array of filters and sensors that carefully sift through the blood. This is where we see just how refined and accurate this internal sensing system is. To filter the blood, each nephron uses 2 powerful pieces of equipment, a blob-like structure called a glomerulus, and a long stringy straw-like tubule. The glomerulus works like a sieve, allowing only certain ingredients, such as vitamins and minerals, to pass into the tubule. Then, this vessel's job is to detect whether any of those ingredients are needed in the body. If so, they're reabsorbed in amounts that the body needs so they can circulate in the blood again. But the blood doesn't only carry useful ingredients. It contains waste products too, and the nephrons have to figure out what to do with them. The tubules sense compounds the body doesn't need, like urea, left over from the breakdown of proteins, and redirects them as urine out of the kidneys and through two long sewers called ureters. These tubes empty their contents into the bladder to be discharged, ridding your body of that waste once and for all. There's water in that urine too. If the kidney detects too much of it in your blood, for instance, when you've chugged several glasses at once, it sends the extra liquid to the bladder to be removed. On the other hand, low water levels in the blood prompt the kidney to release some back into the bloodstream, meaning that less water makes it into the urine. This is why urine appears yellower when you're less hydrated. By controlling water, your kidneys stabilize the body's fluid levels. But this fine balancing act isn't the kidney's only skill. These organs have the power to activate vitamin D to secrete a hormone called renin that raises blood pressure, and another hormone called erythropoietin, which increases red blood cell production. Without the kidneys, our bodily fluids would spiral out of control. Every time we ate, our blood would receive another load of unsifted ingredients. Soon, the buildup of waste would overload our systems and we'd expire. So each kidney not only keeps things running smoothly, it also keeps us alive. Lucky then that we have two of these magical beans.
Ayun, ang daming natutunan, right?
Totoo.
What can you say about the video you have just finished?
Drinking water, pagka umiinom ka po ng water, that's more energy in your body. Pero if lower po yung water na nasa katawan mo, parang mabilis ka mapagod.
So of course, the video is very informative about the endocrine system. I've known it all my life na the only thing that it does is to, yun nga, na maglabas ng mga waste from my body. But I didn't know na ganun pala yung process or yung way ng pagtatransport niya ng blood into urine. So that is a wonderful fun fact for me today.
So, may idea po ba kayo kung gaano kadaming blood yung nafe-filter ng kidneys natin every day?
50. And I think it's about 70 to 80%. That's my guess.
70 to 80% of gallons. Close enough. Pero the actual answer is 50 gallons per day. Ang dami, di ba?
Last question, Ate Nicolette. What is the best way para alagaan natin yung kidneys natin?
Siguro, there are tons of ways para alagaan yung kidneys natin. Pero one of those siguro, or maybe I'll give two, is syempre una, keep on drinking water kasi ito yung nag-wash out ng mga toxins na tinitake natin after natin kumain. Next is, syempre, is iwas din tayo sa mga salty foods kasi pwedeng tumaas yung uric acid natin because of that and madamage yung kidney after nun. Yan lang.
Siguro let's start with, syempre yung food na kinakain natin. Of course, lahat ng ini-intake natin mga foods is syempre nakaka-apekto yun sa body natin. Most especially yung mga tawag doon, yung mga drinks. So we must ensure na yung dinidrink natin is healthy or like clean siya. Especially when drinking water, kailangan natin make sure na wala siyang other tawag na mga bacteria or harmful na mga bagay na makakaano sa atin.
Okay, so thank you for that wonderful answer. So now, meron kaming prepare na game, a short game, for you to have fun and learn some few informations about the endocrine system.
We have a game, it's called the One Word Challenge, and the rules is participants will be given a list of single words that they may use to answer the question. Then after each answer, the host provides additional explanation.
For round 1, the kidneys filter around 50 gallons of blood every day. The kidneys produce a hormone called insulin. The kidneys help regulate blood pressure. 1, 2, 3. Number 2, insulin. So, that's correct. The pancreas produces insulin, not the kidneys.
So the first question po is, which part of the kidney filters blood? Choices, nephron, ureter, or cortex?
A?
Yes, correct. So yung nephron is the functional unit of the kidney that filters waste from the blood.
Okay, so for round number 2, our first question is, our first statement is, drinking too much water can overload the kidneys. Number 2, the kidneys are located in the chest, just below the lungs. Number 3, the kidneys help remove waste from the blood. 1, 2, or 3?
I think it's number 1. Kasi nalimutan ko na yung iba. Yeah.
Number 1 is drinking too much water can overload the kidneys. That's wrong. So, the lie here in number 2 is the kidneys are located in the chest just below the lungs. It is because the kidneys are in the lower back near the spine. Yeah, yun. So for round number 3, we have, you only need 1 kidney to survive. Number 2, the kidneys store urine before it leaves the body. Number 3, a kidney stone is formed when minerals build up in the kidney. 1, 2, or 3?
Number 1.
Number 1.
Feel ko lang.
Feel mo lang. Okay, so for number 1, it is you only need 1 kidney to survive. That is wrong. So, ang tamang sagot dito ay number 2. The kidneys store urine before it leaves the body. It is a lie because the bladder stores urine, not the kidneys. Okay, so thank you for participating in our mini game segment. So before this interview comes to an end, we have prepared 2 additional questions for you to answer. For question number 1, do you have a habit of holding your urine? How can you remind yourself to go when needed?
Yeah, may habit ako ng pag-hold ng piko. Hindi ko rin alam kung bakit, pero wala, tinatamad lang ako. Tinatamad lang ako. Pero kapag hindi ko na kaya, saka lang ako pumupunta sa bathroom para mag-pee.
So, do you think meron ba siyang masamang epekto?
Of course, may masamang effect siya for sure.
Okay, so for question number 2, what small change do you think we can do to help prevent kidney disease?
Siguro, ikaw kasi I know you as the Vice President of the Student Council ng Junior High School. And I think the best way na makakreate ka ng small change is to influence your co-students through social media posts. Since laganap yung technology ngayon and lahat ng tao ay ginagamit yun, I think in that way, mas ma-engage yung mga students na ma-learn about how to prevent kidney illnesses. Yeah.
Okay. So, yun. Thank you for that wonderful answer. Thank you, Ate Akila, for answering and participating in this interview of ours.
That is all for our interview. Thank you, Ate Colette, for participating.
Thank you, Ren Linnea.
For a recap, we have learned through the students that kidney is a vital part of our bodies. They balance the fluids in our body and filter the blood in our bodies also. So, we would say na that's why we would always need to drink water, because if we do not do so, diseases could happen to these people.
Throughout our interview naman, we have discovered and learned how crucial our kidneys can be and how such a small change in lifestyle can make a very big difference. So we hope you learned some valuable insights about our good discussion.
Sa mga nanonood naman, sana may nalaman kayo tungkol sa kidney and paano ito aalagaan. Kaya nga, ang dapat, stay healthy, stay hydrated, and always take care of your kidneys.
And to those who participated in this interview, we are very thankful.
Stay healthy and stay safe. See you next time! See you next time!